This is Martial Arts Explorer. Exploring practical technique is derived from classical martial arts. I'm Scott Combs. Due to the large numbers of people downloading Martial Arts Explorer every month, we're expanding. Our new website, martialartsexplorer.tv, will offer martial artists a place to go for articles, martial arts-related news, links to martial arts content from around the world, forums where martial artists can exchange good ideas, advice on health, nutrition, fitness, a pro shop, and the Martial Arts Explorer newsletter. From time to time, we'll also ask the Martial Arts Explorer community to take some surveys. Now, the surveys will serve two purposes. One, they'll give us a better understanding of what you're looking for in a program like ours. And two, it takes a considerable amount of time and money to produce Martial Arts Explorer every week. And we'd like to offset our costs with some advertising. The surveys will help us decide what kinds of products and services you care most about. If you like the sound of all this, please visit www.martialartsexplorer.tv and sign up for our regular updates. By the way, we'll never ever share your email address with anybody. So, how does one interpret a section of Shinto that puts you in a cross-legged stance, has you perform a down counter, and then a back leg front kick? Back leg kicks are often thought to be too slow for effective use, and cross-legged stances are considered a no-no because they're unstable, and you run the risk of tripping. As usual, it depends on circumstances.
Thanks, Scott. We got a fun interpretation to look at tonight. We're going to look at a section of Shinto, or our version of Shinto anyways. It's a nice move. You're going to drop back to a cross-legged stance and basically do a down counter, come up and front kick in. So it's a nice fluid motion, dropping in and popping back forward. This is great because it offers a really quick, efficient takedown, and you really get a lot of power out of this if you want it. Jordan's gonna come and join me. He's locked up on my arm and he's starting to pull me and he's winding up to hit me. All right, now I'm gonna start off, I'm not gonna worry about this, and I'll show you that in a second. It's very easy to take care of. All we're gonna do from here is we're just gonna reach up, I'm just gonna start to grab, I'm just gonna hold on to something. Whether I reach around and grab into a lung 5, or I hit large intestine 10, or I just simply grab onto the jacket, that's fine. Any way you wanna do it, just grab onto something, get a little bit of a hold of them. Now I'm gonna take my other hand, I'm gonna reach around and I'm gonna hook up in the head. Now I'm not gonna swat him, I'm not gonna haul off and hit him, because if I hit him, he's gonna react and start to move, and that's not what we want in this situation. We're just gonna actually reach around, grab at the base of the head, and then very quickly accelerate, and we're gonna start to spin. So as I grab him here, we're gonna start to turn in and down. Now Jordan just drops right down and takes that knee, which gives me this motion here. Now from here, what's next? Well, front kick, but his head's there, so I've got a nice knee strike, and then if I had it, or if I've got the angle, I've got the front kick. Now remember, when you go ahead and you do your interpretations, look at front kicks as knee strike to front kick. If you do not have the room, it's a knee strike. If you can't hit the knee strike, it's a front kick, and if you have both, then take both. And that works for a lot of kicks. You can do it on your side kicks. You can knee and then kick out a back leg. You can do it any kick where you have a chamber. That chamber is often a knee strike if it's available. All right, now we're gonna look at this backhand. We're gonna add this in. So as he grabs on, and I'm right here, and he starts to punch, all right, I throw that block in there, right? Your block's here, and the move is still right here. Just reach over, and remember, I'm not gonna hit him real hard, because if I hit him and he moves this way, he's off balance, and I'm not gonna take him back forward very easily. So he comes in, block here, hook in this way. Now I get a grip, I start to move him forward, and then I drop him down, and I wanna go nice and quick. And he just falls right down for me. I'm gonna come up 1, 2, and push. Now Jordan tends to take a knee when I do this. A lot of people will also stand up, so I just wanna show you that. I'm gonna have Jordan alter his motion a little bit. As we go ahead, now as I spin him out, if he stays a little higher and he comes out here, my knee strike gets pretty high, all right? So I'm not gonna take it to the head. If I want, it's into the leg, into the hip, thighs, ribs, whatever you want. Or you can simply skip it and just come in, tapping out the inside of the thigh. Nice, easy takedown that way. And that's also not as strong because I don't have the knee to the head, which is a hard shot, and you're gonna really hurt him if you do it. But you know, situations, you have to look at it and see what the situation calls for. So block, strike, roll, all right? Push, drive, and knock him down. All right, thanks, Jordan. There you go, so that's Shinto. We're dropping back, coming in with that front kick. We're gonna grab the class, let them give it a try. All right, we're gonna take a look at Shinto. This nice little section, we're gonna drop back, down counter, we're gonna come in with a front kick. All right, if Maddie goes ahead and she's gonna grab onto my arm, all right, she's holding on to me. All we're gonna do is we're gonna reach out, we're gonna hook the head, and we're gonna start to pull forward and dip through, and that just rotates the body out. Now from here, I have knee strikes if I want them. I also have front kicks coming in towards that back leg. So all you're doing is hooking the back of the head, and remember it's a quick turn. If I muscle this and I start to really pull and come forward, you get everything locked up in the back and the whole body starts to move. What I want to do is have it come through nice and quick, and so the body rolls and comes around very smoothly. All right, so we start here, apply a little pressure, and we just dip and roll. So when we come through, we grab into here a little bit, we start our motion, and then we spin through this way. And all I'm doing is twisting out. I'm not really trying to take anybody down or force anybody. Roll them all the way, tossing your kick for an easy, quick takedown. You guys give it a try. Now Scott, when you do this, you want to make sure and dip them down a little bit. So as you're coming in on here, we don't want to just keep them high and roll them out in front of us. We want to come in here and we want to start to roll them down so we dips away from us. And this creates a lot more space and off balances them a lot more. Okay? So bring them down towards your stomach and then roll them through, and then that'll open up this kick for you nice and easy. Okay, give another try. Pull, roll to your stomach. Good. Yep. You'll probably have an easier time kicking with the outside leg to his back leg, because coming across this way, you're almost catching this knee, but whatever works for you, okay? But just play with that a little bit, see what you get. One little note, guys, when you're doing this, Kelly, come here for a second. One thing that's gonna help is when you do this grab and we rotate through, you don't wanna come in and lose the head and put your hand on the side of the head, because I don't have any downward pressure. I'm not actually holding on to it anymore. So when you come through, you hook the back of the neck, then you sort of let your hand swivel on top of the head, and it stays up over top and finish pushing, but I still have control of it here. If when I do this, if my hand comes around and I end up slipping past, I don't really have anything to push on, I lose control of that situation a little bit. So make sure we get on top. Now something else, notice when the form moves, we drop backwards. Sometimes it gives you a little extra space, so it's worth considering. I don't always do it, but sometimes it works really nice to drop and pull back, because it gives me this space here to come in and throw that double shot there. So play with that a little bit too. Try giving yourself the extra space, draw them in, and follow them back when they open up. All right, practice it a little more. Pull him through, push him out. Keep on top of him. See your hand's always on the side and see he's way up here. If you do this, now he's down here. There you go, good. Why don't you try switching your feet when you do this? All right, so when you're doing it, you're crossed up and then you're kicking this way to his back leg. If you're gonna kick to this leg and you're moving him with your right hand, step your right foot back and then come in with your right leg. And it's gonna make it a little easier for you. Yep. Right hand, right foot, left hand, left foot. There it is. Yep, and see how natural that knee strike is then? He's laid out, he's stretched. It's just right there when you pop it in. Nice. If it's not there, don't force it. All right, so that's a look at Chinto. This is fun because it's nice, it's quick, it's actually very easy to learn. It takes advantage of a situation. If you're fighting with someone who's been in a little bit of fights, they're gonna feel us pulling the neck and they're gonna start a dip. If Tom works in with me real quick, can I borrow your Tom? Tom goes ahead and grabs onto me and he starts to do a pull. If I get pulled like that, my natural reaction, if I can't get out of it, you can feel that very quickly. I'm not gonna fight it this way, but if he starts to pull me forward, I'm gonna do this. Well, that actually plays into this move. So as he were to start to pull in on me, and here I would dip, and now he just holds my head down. I'm really stuck now. I have to keep going backwards, and he's just gonna chase me with this kick. He's gonna hold my head down long enough to either take the knee strike or at the very least hold my head out of the way and kick my back leg. So it's a great move, and it works against someone who's actually felt a move like this, because fighters will get in there and they'll lock up and someone will grab on this way, and they felt this before, so they know that if they just dip out, they get loose. Well, this takes advantage. When they dip out, you control it and you follow. All right, nice little addition to your self-defense. Thanks for joining us, and back to Scott.
Use caution if you plan to try this on your own. You want to make the technique work, but you certainly don't want to injure your friend. And we're not responsible for any injuries that may occur. Make sure you have a safe landing space for your partner. If you like Martial Arts Explorer, please check out our new website at www.martialartsexplorer.tv and sign up for our regular updates. For Martial Arts Explorer and Michael Kleinepier, I'm Scott Combs.